What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestor reading for the sign of Leo. Leo, you guys are last but not least on the zodiac lineup this week. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and hop into these Leos. Girl was pretty tired last night, and so you and Gemini's got done a little bit late, as in this morning. It is Saturday, okay. I will be doing Tap into the Souls this evening, and hopefully getting everybody done, as it's not as much energy being expelled to do those. It's just one deck, okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got one from the top, one from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. There's this particular card that I want, and I'm trying to get it. Okay, I think it's this one instead of the other one. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy, Leos. We have art, okay, which is temperance, okay, major arcana. We have the Knight of Cups, the Seducer, and the Star, okay. Very mixed energy, okay, but in a good way, okay. New energy alert with these two cards. Knight of Cups has been coming up a little frequently in the past ancestor reads, and always in this spot in the middle, okay. So right now we're gonna go into this first card here of art, which is reminiscent of the temperance, okay. Reason why it's reminiscent of temperance is you can see here that you have a homage mural to the temperance card, where you can see someone pouring into a cup and into another cup with 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the water, okay. And it's beautiful how they paid homage to the original writer's weight, okay. This person is obviously an artist. They're graffiti. Here on the wall you have paint. On the street you have the signal, the walking signal, and the stop signal, okay. So I feel as though it's talking about having some patience with yourself. Some of you Leos, sorry, my shoulder. Some of you Leos may be artists, okay, possibly, or are a fan of art, okay, of some sort. Maybe something that you are thinking about getting into, or you just have a love of it, okay. But it's again in homage to temperance, okay. So it's something about you needing to have patience towards something, or moving towards something, okay, or someone. All right, we have the Knight of Cups here, the Seducer, okay, the Seducer. You could be in this Knight of Cups energy, or you could be dealing with someone that's in a Nine of Cups energy. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay. There's drinks here, okay. Someone who's a very smooth talker, they're having a good conversation, okay. Humor is usually a good way to break the ice with someone, okay? So it could be a situation, this is like a Knight of Cups though. So possibly be kind of mindful, or maybe you've been in, like I said, you've been in this energy, Leo, with people where you're really good at communicating with people, showing them the best side of you. Okay, like I said, humor is possibly something that you use as an icebreaker, if you will. Okay, and so there could be someone that you're trying to move towards, Leo. Again, get in where you fit in. Okay, if this is not for you, then it's not for you. Okay, pass it on to the next, because you have someone in your high eyesight, okay, that is a star, okay? Probably, probably, I told you your girl is tired. Crushing on someone in a sense, okay? But the star card is also talking about healing. And this card also pays homage to the regular Rider's Waite, as this person's foot is in the street, but the other foot is on the sidewalk, okay? And there's a bottle of water kind of pouring out, okay, and then there's the hydrant or something. Yeah, I think it's the hydrant in the back behind her. This was very skillfully done on this deck, okay, to really pay homage to the Rider's Waite. Like, I really love this, okay, because with the Rider's Waite you have the angel or person pouring into one pool of water and then pouring into another, okay? And so it kind of pays homage to that. And then you have like another water bottle over here and like a lump of trash, okay? Um, and then you have, of course, the stars around them beaming primarily from like the street lights and things of that nature, okay? So, of course, usually with the star card, which I believe is Aquarius energy, okay? You could have Aquarius in your chart or dealing with an Aquarius, but there's some form of healing going on, some type of purity about this person, okay? That you see or feel about them, as this person is wearing a white dress, okay? So I feel like that is very significant, okay? There's some purity within this person, okay? Possibly this person has been helping you heal in a sense, or has a certain quality about them that you've never experienced before, okay? And so I feel as though there's a lot of different energies within this Leo collective this week. So let's go ahead and get into the clarifiers, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. One from the top for Temperance art card. And then we have one from the bottom for the Knight of Cups. And then we are going to pick one energetically from the middle for the Star card. Okay? So again, you have literally two major arcanas here, okay, which for me in this spread for you means something very significant in the midst of creativity and possibly love, okay, for you Leos, okay. So let's get into these. We have the Temperance card with the 10 of Wands, okay? Temperance card with the 10 of Wands. There's something that's possibly, weighing on you very heavy, okay? It could be as far as creativity wise, okay? You could be trying to create something for yourself, okay? Or do something, or try a new skill, possibly Leos, that you've never done before, thus art, okay? You could be trying to break into that and maybe having a little bit of difficulty, okay? One thing I will tell you as far as art is concerned is I love art in a sense of I like structural art, pottery, abstract art. I actually have some on my Etsy shop, okay? I have some more that I just don't want to part with because I've done it really just for the love of it. Okay. So when you're doing art, especially trying to gain it as a new skill, have fun with it. Don't try to be so super critical on yourself, because art, in my opinion, shouldn't be something that is like primarily themed. It should be something that flows freely. Okay. When I do an abstract piece, it takes me a while. It takes me a while to think of the colors. It takes me a while to think of the canvas size that I want to do. And I do more so freestanding. I like abstract art because you can manipulate it and do whatever you want to with it. Okay. And so find something that allows you to do that. I can tell you straight up, I don't draw. Okay. I'm not a drawer. I doodle, but I used to doodle when I was in school, like making like funny faces, and that's about it. And as far as like real technical drawing, I don't do it. I prefer something where most people say, "Oh, you're just splattering paint," and it's like you'd be surprised what abstract art can make you think. Okay, that's what I love about it. Okay, it's freestanding, it's obtuse, and it can have deep meaning to it. Okay, and so do something that allows you to be very free with yourself if that's what you're trying to do. Okay, um, if you need help with it, by all means go on YouTube and look up abstract art or structural art, whatever it is. You could do a pottery class, um, if there's any available, but there's different ways to explore art. Okay, so don't be so, super critical on yourself in trying something new. It takes time, it takes practice, okay? And it's new to you, okay? Now, if you're really only doing it in a sense of making money out of it, then of course it's going to be super tough on you to do it, okay? But if you're doing it because you want to try it as a hobby and something that is fun and is therapeutic for you, then this burden should not be heavy on you. Okay? So just give that some thought. Now, let's go into this Knight of Cups. Okay? This Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Eight of Swords. Okay? Eight of Swords. Some stuck like energy. Okay? Maybe you've been pretty busy and kind of miss having these kind of conversations with certain people, maybe friendships that have kind of disbanded a bit. Okay, everybody has lives, things going on, so trying to maintain in their own way, handling their own self-care and well-being. So lately you've had your hands tied and haven't been able to be there for people like you normally are, or people haven't been talking to you. Okay, talking to someone goes both ways in my opinion when it comes to friendship. Okay, not one person should be always initiating it. Okay, and so a true friendship, you can understand each other, you communicate with each other, and no matter how long of a time you've been apart from them, you're able to get right back to the last conversation that you had. It's almost like you never stopped talking. Okay, and so you also, as I've talked about on here, you talk about how energy is transferable. So just having a thought of someone, I guarantee you, if the connection is real and they are truly your friend, they are thinking about you too, and they receive that thought as well. Okay, so for instance, you could be thinking about someone right now and they feel that energetically, and they will say to themselves, "Oh, I wonder how so and so is doing," and they might reach out to you. Okay, but just as much as a thought is easy to have, it's just as easy to pick up the phone. Okay, if you can. Okay, but if you literally can't and you've been super busy, it's understandable. Okay, and that's how you can start off the conversation. Okay, when you do contact them, but good friends always understand. Okay, they don't hold it over you. Okay, um, you take into consideration what could be going on in their lives. Okay, or what's going on in yours. Okay, sometimes we do have to take a pause, but again, a good friendship is not the responsibility of one person, it's the responsibility of both if you're truly good friends with someone. But that's just my personal opinion. Okay, now let's get into the star card being clarified by the Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords here. For those of you that are like crushing on someone, okay, and have your eyes on a specific person, it could be a situation where you do try to kind of start something with them, and it may not. I'm not going to say it's not going to go over well, but in a sense of there may be a sense of some rejection. Okay, it could be that they're either in a situation or whatever has transpired between you and this person weighs heavy on them. Okay, and so they may find it hard to let you back into their energy in a sense. Okay, and that is to be expected. All right, and that's only in the event, like I said, if someone's been maintaining the friendship or relationship, whatever the situation is, they are going to feel a little bit indifferent. Okay, with this Two of Swords energy. Okay, and it could be or vice versa. You know, someone's coming back in your energy, you may be a little bit, standoffish about it. Okay. Also, Leo, try not to get caught up in anything where you're kind of like the middleman, because I do feel there's a situation also of two people like mutual friends or something like that where you're in between it. Okay, do not get involved with it. Okay, has nothing to do with you, especially if you're only hearing one side of the story. Okay, um, I've said it myself, like I reserve the right to believe a one-sided story. Okay, I reserve the right to believe in a one-sided story. That means if I'm only hearing one side of it and I don't know what's going on the other end, then I'm not going to sit up here and believe it until I hear the other side of it. Okay. Usually you have to be very mindful, Leos. Okay, for some of you, you have to be very mindful. When someone is only telling you one side and they're not saying what they did and they try to play themselves as the victim, there's usually something else hidden. Okay? So you have to, and me personally, I do sometimes play a devil's advocate, and I'm more of a person of what did you do? Okay? What do you think caused that person to do what they did? Okay? And so that's me. I don't get wool pulled over my eyes in any type of situation where someone wants to tell me lies. If I feel like it's a lie, I can smell bullshit from a mile away. I ain't a tourist for nothing. Okay? So, trust. All right? I'm not a tourist for nothing. So, I am full on straight tourist, son. And so I can tell, and I'm also a New Yorker. So I know. Okay, I may not sound like one. You don't have to hear an accent to be from New York. You really don't. It comes in when it needs to. Okay, but nonetheless, do not let someone put you in the middle of something. Because you could feel this stuck energy of trying to figure out who to believe. Okay, and usually you can use your discernment. Okay, to figure that out. But don't get caught up in something that you don't know anything about. Okay? So, that being said, Leos, we're going to go ahead and get into your ancestor oracles to see what the ancestors speak for you as far as your final advice. Okay? We'll do 3 shuffles here. One more, and then we'll do a cut. Go by 3s. Okay. And we're going to go to the bottom of the deck to see what your message is. Treat your body well. Okay? Treat your body well. All right? Exercise, meditate, and massage. Okay, Leos, exercise, meditate, and massage. Treat your body well. All right, whatever it is that you're going through, Leos, as far as physically, you could have a very physical like job or doing a whole lot of movement right now. And you need to relax. You need to treat your body well, okay, in the sense of don't get too lazy or complacent, okay. You more so complacent than lazy, okay. You probably been going really hard at work, all right, and you kind of need to stretch, relax your body, in some shape, form, or fashion. The way I've seen this technique done on AWE, like it's like a travel channel in a sense. And this guy was doing it, and I forgot what it's called, the type of massage that it's called, but it definitely stretches and hits certain areas of the body, um, to kind of really stretch and relax the muscles and kind of extenuate like shoulder muscles, shoulder pain, neck pain, tension. You could be having a lot of upper body tension, okay? So if you do like a lot of lifting, things like that, okay, you kind of possibly have been falling back off of your regular routine. A lot of people have since the pandemic started. Some people fell off, some people gained new habits that were conductive or conducive to their well-being, okay. And so either you come out the pandemic looking skinnier or more healthier, or you come out looking a little bit thicker, okay. It's one or the other, okay. And some people needed to get thicker, some people needed to get skinnier, but we ain't gonna go there, okay. So treat your body well, okay. Page 92. All right. Just take better care of yourself, okay? You may have been just slacking on what you normally do, and it's time to get back to you, okay? And it could be because you've been suffering from, a lot of work, where it's kind of pulled you off of the things that you normally would do to take care of yourself, okay? So, ancestors speak, nurture your whole self, and look after your physical body. People often think they don't have enough time to take care of themselves, but it is about making the time so you have more energy for yourself and others. Start caring for your body, heart, and mind to avoid tiredness or becoming disconnected from your spirit and energy source. Enjoy a massage, sign up for a yoga class, or add a suitable activity to your weekly or daily routine that will contribute to your wellness. Your muscles will benefit from the exercise, and afterwards, your energy will flow better and you will feel re energized. Okay? The divinatory meaning says this card may be a sign for you to learn massage, practice yoga, or engage in a therapeutic activity. As you become healthier and more energized, you will be able to help others by passing on your know how. If you already teach yoga or provide healing massage to others, this card is a confirmation that you are on the right track. Keep up the good work. Okay? So, let's see. I want to see if it's in here. It's the name of this actual massage is considered a Thai massage, which is not Thai, which is NUAT. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Okay, not Thai. Okay, is combines Ayurvedic principles, acupressure, and assisted yoga positions. Okay, the technique is based upon energy lines, Sin in Thai, SEN, in and along the body, and the idea that these energy lines are responsible for balancing and energizing the physical, mental, and emotional processes in the body. Okay. Um, Within that show that I saw it on AWE, which Verizon is taking away, and y'all, I'm sorry, y'all about to be extended, but it's necessary for me to tell you guys this because some of you may be thinking about either getting a massage or learning massage. Okay, But in that show, the guy had went to this place to get the Thai massage, and when they were doing the massage, they could tell by just his pressure points what possibly was wrong in his body, such as his liver, if he needed to take care of his liver more, flush his liver, or if his reproductive organs were working well. And he was like, geez, you could tell about my reproductive organs? And they were like, yes. Like, this massage is very intense, okay? But it is a mixture of not only massage, but yoga practices, okay? So, NUAT Thai, look it up on YouTube, okay? Or Google it, and kind of see if you would be interested in doing this, okay? I thought it was very interesting, and it does really stretch the body tremendously with interpreting yoga positions into it, okay? It's really an intense massage, okay? So I'm so glad I always go into the book and read for additional messages. So I'm glad I kind of peeked over there and it actually had the name of it in there. So that's the reason why I really love these cards, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up your reading with your final message of support, Leos. One more shuffle here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and cut by 3. And let's see what your message is at the bottom of the deck. It's from Merlina. Okay. Merlina says, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay? You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay? Like I said before, be mindful of what people are telling to you, okay? You are feeling stuck in a certain position because you don't have enough information to go on, okay? And whatever information you do have is like about a particular person. If it's in reference to another person that you're mutual friends with, something isn't right, okay? And so in a sense of listen to your intuition, especially if you haven't heard anything from the other person, okay? That means someone is lying, okay? Or someone is hiding something, okay? For others of you, it could be in reference to learning a new skill, okay? And so you may, like it says here, you may be confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information about what it is that you're about to learn, okay? So do some research, really be honest with yourself as to whether or not if it's something that you really want to pursue, okay, before you actually do it, okay? So that being said, Leos, that is all that I have for you guys today. As far as for a word from the ancestors, we do have one more reading, which is Tap Into Your Souls, which will be later on today. All right. So until then, Leos, your girl about to go and get a little bit more rest, and I will see you guys later. Peace.